evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to senior night at Colonia High School, home of the Patriots. In tonight's game, the Patriots honor 4 senior members of the program before hosting the Barons of Woodbridge High School. Tonight, the Patriots recognize 4 outstanding young men who are great representatives of the program and for the entire Colonia High School community. These boys have all been members of the boys soccer program for the past several seasons. They're involved in a wide range of activities at CHS and in the surrounding community, and they all have plans to attend a 4-year university in the fall. These players are positive examples to the program both on and off the field. We're very proud to recognize them and their families here tonight. First, we have number 7, Carlos Goncalves. He's a 3-year participant and varsity player. He has captained the team the past 2 seasons and was the recipient of the Rising Star Award given to student athletes who achieve recognition for their accomplishments on the field and in the classroom. He is accompanied tonight by his mother, Monica. Carlos is hoping to attend Monmouth University, Berkeley College, or the College of New Jersey, where he will pursue a major in criminal justice. He wishes to thank his parents for their support and all the teammates he has played with over his years at CHS, and for pushing him to be the best he can be. Cut out. Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear that? Coach, can you hear that?
Yeah.
Testing, testing. Good? All right. Number 10, Riley Karajevis. Riley is a 4-year member of the boys soccer program. Riley is accompanied by his mother, Paula, father, Ilya, and brother, Ilya. Riley is also a member of the Spanish Honor Society, as well as RHO Kappa, the history equivalent. He is looking to further his academic career at the University of Delaware, Boston University, or NYU, where he will pursue a degree in both sociology and law, with hopes of becoming a lawyer in the future. He would like to thank his family for 4 years of support, especially his mother for forcing him into soccer as a child. Number 6, Joe Pochio. Joe is accompanied tonight by his parents, Anthony and Kim. He is a 4-year member of the boys soccer and volleyball programs. Joe is a passionate sports fan and currently interested in attending UConn, East Stroudsburg University, or the University of New Haven, where he will study sports marketing. Lastly, Joe would like to thank his parents for all their love and support throughout the years of playing soccer. Number 9, Tyler Wolf. Tyler is a 4-year member of the boys soccer program and 2-year varsity player. In addition, Tyler is also a member of the boys bowling team. Over the years, he has developed a strong interest in science, especially biology. He intends to enroll next fall at either Penn State, TCNJ, Kane, or Ramapo, where he will pursue a degree in education with an emphasis in science. Tyler is accompanied tonight by his mom, Denise Monaco, his dad, Tim Wolf, and his grandmother, Barbara Monaco. coaching staff would like to thank all the seniors and their families for their years of hard work and dedication to the program, both on and off the field. You have all been positive ambassadors for the program due to your commitment and attitudes. You have left a real impact that will be remembered and influential for years to come. Best of luck to all of you in your futures from everyone here at Colonia High School. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Colonia High School on a fall afternoon, and it's starting to feel fallish. For the last couple of days it's been 90 degrees and suddenly the temperatures drop. This evening's match is between Colonia High School and Woodbridge High School. If you're watching at home, the Colonia team is in the white, moving from right to left, and Woodbridge team is in the black and red, moving from left to right. We'll name the players as we go along here. Colonia putting the pressure on right now. Nice give and goes. They're going down the left wing. And apparently one of the parents thought there's something happened there, but referees, no call. Beautiful kick. Tried to trap it at the 20-yard line. Again, for those watching, it's a football field and a soccer field. The gray, it's a little hard to tell. The gray is the soccer area, and the white is football. And you'll notice that on the when the ball goes across the touchline. Woodbridge setting up on the left wing, driving down the center, and cleared by Colonia. There's nothing wrong with popping the ball out on the side when it comes right down the middle like that. And Colonia moving again aggressively. Turned away by Woodbridge. A slight misstep, and there goes the striker. Left wing comes out, goalie comes out. Beautiful save. That is one player, the goalie, who never ceases to amaze me. A goalie in hockey or a goalie in soccer are both, it takes an awful lot of guts. And Woodbridge will have the throw in. He'll throw back to try to open up the field. And they do just that. Opened it up, spread out the field. Coming down the left wing again, across center, and cleared by Colonia. Nice back kick. Good no call by the referee there. Across to the right wing. Coming up the right. And now it's a race, and it looks like it'll be a goal kick. That was, we had little festivities here before the game. It was the senior day, and we had honored 4 of our Colonia soccer players. Each of them moving on, their next step will be a 4-year college. Beautiful kick, about halfway down the field. And we'll have a Woodbridge throw in. The lights have come on because by the time the game is finished, they'll be needed. And we've got a foul, be Woodbridge ball. Our 2 referees, Tito Trejo, who's the one closest to the goal, shot on goal. And Chris Pagarella's, who's the one nearest us here at midfield. I promised them I would be gentler, that I'm a retired referee, and in my mind, referees make no bad calls. Every call is perfect, and here comes a nice run by Colonia. Beautiful defense by Woodbridge, just wouldn't let Colonia through. Had one of the Woodbridge defenders following in towards the goalie, another one was on the attacking player. That was a good charge by Riley. And now here it's Woodbridge's turn. Coming down the middle, going to the right, crossing it. And you'll see that a lot. It appears that they're going to use the wings and cross the ball across the mouth of the goal, which is pretty much a goalie's nightmare. And it looks like we have a corner kick for Woodbridge. And tap back to the goalie. There's been a few rule changes for the high school soccer this year. Among them is, in the past, the time was kept by the referees on the field. Now it's actually kept on the scoreboard, which kind of is, it's better for the players. It gives them an idea. Now, I was going to say there's a foul there. It gives them a better idea of how much time they have left in the game, what they need to do. In the past, the clock would run down and you'd notice. We have a timeout. The clock will stop, and folks will be back in just a moment.
Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and Colonia will have a direct kick. Just a quick information: if you look at the two gentlemen in the neon shirts, and they're pretty bright shirts, way to tell if it's a direct kick or an indirect kick is real simple. If they're raising their hands up in the air like they want to answer the question, that's an indirect kick. If there's no hand in the air, it's a direct kick. Indirect kick is simply that. It has to touch another player. Beautiful kick. And Woodbridge trying to clear it. And Colonia putting the pressure on. Cross field. Again, Woodbridge trying to open up the field. Colonia stops it, reverses it. Driving through, Meehan coming through. Passed over to the left wing, right down the middle. And Woodbridge grabs a hold of it. Our seniors tonight, there's 4 of them from Colonia. Nice kick. And offsides. And I don't know if you can see, but the referee does have his hand in the air. He's answering the question. And the question is it a direct or indirect kick? And it's an indirect kick for offsides. And contrary to the football, putting your hands on your hips, which is offsides, in soccer, it's simply indicating an indirect kick. And Colonia quietly sends it back to the goalkeeper. Beautiful pressure by Colonia. There was Mark, who was right there on that kick and just turned the ball back around. And here comes Woodbridge. Coming down the left wing, coming way down the left wing, almost on a touchline. Giving themselves a little more room. Yeah, loose ball. And Woodbridge gets possession. Sends it down the middle. And I think there was a little miscommunication there, but Colonia's trying to clear it. Meehan trying to drive down the field. No call. And another offsides. So Colonia will get an indirect kick. At this end of the field, it doesn't matter, direct, indirect. As it gets closer to the goal, it matters. And here comes Woodbridge down the right wing. Turned away. Through ball. And back Meehan coming down the right side, and there's definitely a push, and there'll be a direct kick. And again, it's too far down the field to mean that much, whether it's direct or indirect. You get close to that 18-yard box, and then things get very interesting, whether it's direct or indirect. Kick right towards the mouth of the goal. And you can see Woodbridge trying to force it off to the side. They don't want to have a corner kick. And the throw-in is probably the least important part of the game. It's simply to just get the ball back and play. Although one team does have possession of the ball, it could throw it at their player. It's among the least important in the game. And we'll have a goal kick. So far, folks, this has been a great game. The fans that are here are being treated to an excellent game. Both teams are evenly matched. Can't believe we don't charge for these games. And folks at home, I hope you're enjoying a little popcorn and sitting back and watching some fantastic high school soccer. And that one just rolled across the touchline. And I don't know if you noticed that, but the total of the ball has to be out, not part of the ball. The entire part of the entire ball has to be out for it to be a throw-in. Nice pressure from Woodbridge, but Colonia maintains control. Very dangerous move down here, down the side. Going to try to keep it in, and it is going to be a throw-in. Yeah, one of the reasons you're enjoying the game is TV 35, as always, bringing you whatever happens at Woodbridge. Woodbridge Channels brings it right to you. Parade, there's sporting events, musical events, school events. And there was a push there, and Khalib knew it. I'm sorry, Mark knew it. And these referees are, in the beginning of the game, the referees, well, when I refereed, you wanted to call it an extremely tight game. Let the players know that you're watching them, you know what's going on. They can't do certain mischievous things. You want them to play their game, but you also want them to let them know that you're going to make sure they play within the rules. One of the things I did notice tonight is that most of the time a referee will ask the players to tuck their shirts in, and the simple reason for that is players running down the field, he's going to gain on you, he's a little faster than you are, you just help yourself to a handful of his shirt. Slow him down. And that way a referee can see it. Throwing right down the side towards the middle, and Woodbridge will clear it. And goalie will come out. That's the other part of being a goalie. For part of the game, the other part of the game is 40 acres down the field, and everything is quiet, and then all of a sudden, in a split second, all the heat is on you. You're it. And Woodbridge will kick that one out, and Colonia will have a throw in. Tyler Wolf taking the throw in. Good pressure from Colonia. Yeah, Woodbridge maintains possession. That was a strange whistle. I wasn't sure it was the referee's whistle or not, but the players knew it, and That's what counts. Colonia throwing. And it'll be a push and be Woodbridge's ball. Nice kick, and it'll just go across the touchline. As we're watching this, there's been an interesting crosstown rivalry between the two teams. As well it should be, and I must add, Kennedy High School is in there with the thick of it. Back when they started keeping records in 2004-2005 season, all the way up till now. It's been back and forth between Woodbridge and Colonia. We're 10 games into the season, which is surprising when you think about when school started, but they're allowed to start practicing in August, and the first game is September 5th. And Woodbridge coming down the left side, ball down towards the center, and that's why you just saw a goalie come running out to try to grab a ball with his hands and his face down on the ground with another player who wants to kick that ball with obviously his foot. The gutsy players. And ball going down the left wing for Colonia. And it'll be Woodbridge's ball. And there was a little push and shoving going on. Referee was right there, so he didn't see anything offensive. And if it looks blatant and the referee has to make the split decision, do you want to take the advantage away from the team by calling the foul? And when that occurs, you'll see them put their both hands to their side, and they'll usually holler out play on, which means I saw the foul, but I didn't call it because it would change the direction that the game was going against whoever had the possession of the ball. And here we have a direct kick. And Colonia. And Carlos taking one of our seniors, Carlos taking the kick. Nice stop back by Colonia. And Colonia right back with the pressure. And going down the right wing. And Woodbridge will try to clear without going across the touchline. Be a Woodbridge goal kick. Another kick halfway down the field. It'll be Woodbridge's ball. Pass back again. Woodbridge trying to open the field up. And good run by Colonia. Colonia's been putting the pressure on Woodbridge. I just mentioned earlier today, here comes Woodbridge on the right wing. Forced back out by Colonia. And now coming down the left wing. Yeah, if the right wing doesn't work, let's try the left wing. Ball just slowly rolling across and out across the touchline. Woodbridge right now has 4 wins and 6 losses. It's 10 games and they averaged, well, their total is 23 goals in those games. And here comes Colonia, going to try to force the ball off to the wing. One place you don't want it is in the middle. Woodbridge maintaining possession across the mouth of the goal and cleared by Colonia. Okay, Colonia trying to keep it to the side. And it'll be Woodbridge throwing. And we'll have some substitutions here, so we're about halfway through the first half. No score, which sometimes is the complaint against soccer, but I can tell you that this has been a great game to watch. The offense on both sides, the way they set up, the give and goes, the defense has been remarkable from both teams. This has been a pleasure to watch. Both teams coached well, both teams playing well. And that'll make it into the stands. Unlike baseball, you don't get to keep the ball, though. Coach Anthony Clark for Woodbridge High School. And here comes Colonia. And off to the left wing, and it's not a bad spot for Colonia to start this end. And we have a foul. And it appears in the box. And let's see what we have here. And that's going to be a goal kick. Or is it? Nope. It looks like Colonia is getting a penalty kick. That's what happens when you blatant foul inside the box. Penalty kick, and it's good luck with the to the goalie. You got a 50-50 shot. You pick a side, and that's the side you go to. The guy taking a shot hopefully picks the other side, and he saved it. He picked the right side. And ball stays in play. And that's basically the gamble you take. The person taking a shot picks a side, and he's going to drive it towards that post. And the goalie dives towards, he picks a side and dives toward that one. And our other coach is Michael Cazolas. Again, both teams coach very well. And this is perfect soccer weather. It's, I would say, in the mid-60s right now, to slight breeze. And the hand up by the referee, I don't know if you saw that, it was not offsides. He was indicating the direction that the ball is going in, whether it's Colonia ball or Woodbridge ball. Again, excellently executed game. Folks, you're watching some great soccer here. If you DVR'd this, it's a good thing. You can watch it again and again. It's great plays. And Woodbridge concentrating on the left side there. And quickly, Colonia buttons up the hole there that they had at goal. And ball goes across the touchline. Looks like it crossed the end line. So it looks like it'll be a corner kick. Yeah, corner kick for Woodbridge. And there's several different ways to do corner kick. Short kick, which would be, you have a play, they're definitely not doing short kick. A long kick across the mouth of the goal, a kick to the far side. That's across the mouth of the goal to the far side. And there are plays where you actually try to, from a corner kick the ball into the goal. I knew a certain player who could actually hook the ball, player at Drew University, and it was amazing to watch. Shot on goal, and beautiful save. Another nice kick. I wonder if the football coaches are watching this. Ball staying in. And it goes across the touchline. And it looks like he's indicating Colonia throw, and it is. That sound you hear is not music. That's a truck backing up. Oh, nice kick. And that's another thing that has changed in high school rules. If the foot comes over the shoulder and we got a foul, and it's indirect kick. Remember, this has to touch another player. Beautiful shot on goal. And it'll be a goal kick. Again, we have a beautiful fall evening. Temperatures are ideal for soccer. The wind has slowed down quite a bit, so it's not so windy any longer. Nice quiet fall evening. That pressure on the wing, left wing. And Colonia, like a fortress there, and Woodbridge just trying to find a space. Try to dribble through a player, and that's just not going to work. It'll be Woodbridge with a. It looks like it's a direct kick. This could be. Right at the mouth of the goal. And Woodbridge again coming down that left wing. Cross cleared. And Woodbridge pushes pressure, puts it back in, and Colonia takes it and coming down the field. Good try, but no foul call. And here's a perfect example if you're wondering offsides. If you notice, the Woodbridge player was in front of the Colonia player. Therefore, no offsides. And Colonia 3 on defense, and back to the goalie to clear it. Nice clear. And Woodbridge again down the left wing. And we'll have a goal kick. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Corner kick. Would wonder why all the players were in the box on a goal kick. And Colonia trying to clear it. Woodbridge, the 6 headers in a row, so make that 7. And tapped in and shot on goal, and that will definitely be a goal kick. Nice kick. A nice control. A missed kick, and Woodbridge takes control. And one of the keys in as you move along the game of the soccer is before the ball gets you, you need to know shot on goal just wide, and we'll have a goal kick. You need to know what you're gonna do with the ball when and if it comes to you. So wherever you are on the field and that ball comes to you and it's passed to you, you need to know ahead of time are you going to dribble? Are you going to pass to the right, pass to the left? You shouldn't be making the decisions when the ball is there. It should have already been made. And I think you just saw there what would be labeled, and we got a push there. That was, so it'll be Colonia's direct kick. I didn't understand that one. Earlier we had what's called an unintentional handball, and the referee, if it was not intentional, it didn't directly affect any play on the ball, they'll wave it on. And it's be Colonia's throw-in. And we have a sub for Colonia. Rosh Shamuik coming in and giving a much-needed break to Riley, another one of our seniors. A little break to give his legs a little chance to rejuvenate. Got plenty of time in this game. Oh, nice turnaround there. And down the right wing this time, Woodbridge popped it across the mouth of the goal and just too far out. And shot on goal and score. Yeah, with 8 minutes left in the half, Woodbridge scores. Still, as I had said earlier, there's plenty of time in the game. The referees weren't quite ready for the thing, and the referee's asking to stop the clock. When he puts both his wrists together, that's basically saying stop the clock. They requested the clock be reset for 7 minutes, 58 seconds. And again, we're keeping the time here, so it's not kept down on the field. So the players and coaches all get to see. That was something that the referee did not see. It was not a unintentional handball, but the referee didn't get it to see it. So it didn't exist. And Colonia is setting up on the left wing, and it'll be Woodbridge throwing. Well, nothing game. About 7 minutes left in this half. And be Colonia's ball. There's a difference between high school refereeing and FIFA refereeing, and that is in FIFA there is just one single referee and 2 linesmen. In high school there's 2 referees, and they split the field. It takes some getting used to if you're refereeing a high school game and then over the weekend you referee a regular FIFA game. But these referees are part referee, part linesman. And the advantage, direct kick Woodbridge, the advantage is you run a little bit less. A single referee, the entire field is his. Nice cut running down the field by Colonia. Nice stop by Woodbridge. Coming down the left wing. And it'll be a Woodbridge throw-in. And Woodbridge will do it again. And Woodbridge will do it again. It looks like the breeze picked up a little bit. I'm looking at the hurricane flag there, and it's just starting to ruffle a little more. And be Colonia direct kick. Or now throw in. Again, well, excellent game to watch. The players and the referees are doing a fantastic job of staying on top of the play and not involving themselves in the game. Because referee has a way of doing that. And it'll be Colonia's throw-in. Got about 5 minutes in this left in the first half. And Woodbridge coming down the left side. It's a 3v1, so there are a lot of cheers on the Woodbridge side, but 3v1 is kind of... And Woodbridge throw in. And we have a nice turnout here in the game. It's hard to tell because the camera sees the away bleachers, which some people go to. Most of the away and home are on the near bleachers. So a nice turnout. And we got a foul. Ooh, it looked like, I thought the referee was reaching for his pocket. That you don't want to see. That means he's going for a card. And Colonia with the kick. Nice kick. And And pushing it through. Shot on goal just wide. And it'll be a goal kick for Woodbridge. And folks, it is fall. I'm thinking I should have brought a jacket. And it'll be a Woodbridge throw-in. And it was definitely unintentional. It didn't affect the game at all. Across the mouth of the goal, and it will be a goal kick. And goal kick for Colonia. We've got and Woodbridge keeping the pressure on, coming up the right wing. Now Meehan forcing it off to the right-hand side. And again, you can actually see that the players know exactly what they're going to do with that soccer ball if it does come to them. Here he's going to dribble with it and bring it down the middle. There's a pass back. Unfortunately, there wasn't a black shirt back there, and here comes Colonia. A nice pass off to the center. Another pass to the center. Shot on goal. Beautiful. Again, the goalie. Another shot. I just cannot believe the courage of those goalies to come out there like that. Again, folks, if in Woodbridge, just between the three high schools, come out to the sporting events, so get to see some great sports, some great competition, some great athletes. But if you can't come out, Woodbridge TV will bring it to you. There's no call on that. And Woodbridge keeping the pressure up, coming up the right wing. Colonia trying to force him out to the side, keep the ball in. Woodbridge sends the ball down to the middle, and Colonia turns it away. Up, and here comes Woodbridge. Shot on goal, just wide, and it'll be a goal kick. And that should end up this first half. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a little bit with the score 1 for Woodbridge, zilch for Colonia.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund breeding.
Why do you not get me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back from our break, and both teams are ready. Referees are ready. Just a reminder, the score right now is Woodbridge High School Barons 1, Colonia High School Patriots 0. And if you're enjoying the Woodbridge channels, you can actually get a lot of the Woodbridge channel events on YouTube. Actually, I was talking to Emil earlier, and we were just discussing how the Veterans Project, almost anything that Woodbridge channels have, you can pick it up on YouTube. So those who don't have the local channel can pick it up on YouTube. Again, some great soccer going on. Ball going back and forth between Woodbridge and Colonia. Again, Colonia in the white and Woodbridge in the black. Now, just not to confuse you, but the goals have changed. They've switched goals. So if you see Colonia going towards what you thought was the wrong goal, it's the opposite goal. And Colonia kept Woodbridge from crossing the half field mark, but and here comes Woodbridge on the left wing. And shot on goal and just hits the post. Whew. Again, that's where the goalie had great eyes, great depth perception, realized where that ball was heading. It was going to hit the post. And amazing. Goalie in hockey, goalie in soccer. Absolutely amazing. As I said, for most of the game, or part of the game, it's nothing happening. And all of a sudden, it turns up full-fledged. And it'll be Woodbridge corner kick. And across the mouth of the goal, and cleared by Colonia. Nice clear. Again, how fortunate we are here in Woodbridge between the three high schools, between John F. Kennedy High School, the Mustangs, Woodbridge Barons, Colonia Patriots. Woodbridge Barons, Woodbridge High School has the JROTC. And Colonia High School just recently, as of last year, started the United States Naval Sea Cadets. And shot on goal just wide, and it'll be a goal kick. Yeah, the coach reminding the players to keep the conversation going on the field, and that's so important, to communicate with your other player what your intentions are, what they plan on doing, how to execute. And nice pressure both sides. And when you think of what we have here in Woodbridge, the mayor's right when he says the greatest town around. The high school sports, the summer concerts, the things we have available for our youth, the Little Leagues, the Pop Warner Leagues, the Boy Scouts, the JROTC, the Sea Cadets. Notice I'm plugging them a little bit. But there's so much in this community. It's a great town. The summer just wound down with the annual summer concerts, and it's almost every day of the week there's something in the town to do. Have Woodbridge throw in. And it'll be Colonia throw in. And as I said, if you can't get to the events for some reason or whatever, just turn your TV on and Woodbridge Channel will bring it to you. The concerts, the sporting events, the school events. And we have we're going to have a clock stoppage. And I'm not sure what we have here. We're having a warning. The referee, and good for the referee. He didn't reach for a card right away. He just gave the player a warning and said, "Look, if you decide, you give me no choice." And the cards there's only two of them, a yellow one and a red one, and neither one of them are good. Again, just some great soccer going on. Great passing, great dribbling, great ball control, great defense. Nice setups, nice steal by Woodbridge coming down the right-hand side. Shot on goal just high. And we'll have a goal kick. But that is great news that you can pick up the different events on YouTube. You can go also on the township website and look up Woodbridge channels. Great network right here in our own town. And we'll have Colonia throw in. I'm sorry, Woodbridge throw in. Maybe I should look at the field next time I say something. Drive right down the side and thank you. Now it is Colonia throw in. For you Woodbridge fans, you're up by 1-0, and for you Colonia fans, you've got over a half hour to go. You got plenty of time. And for you Kennedy Mustang fans, we'll catch you the next broadcast. Nice pass. Again, he knew what he was going to do with the ball before it got to him. And we'll have Woodbridge throw in. On the left wing. And Colonia clears it. And I don't know if you could hear the keeper hollering, keep. That meant, folks, protect me, but I'm going for the ball. And that's the job of the sweeper, is to go back there and make sure that take some of the load off the keeper. These gorgeous fields, all three of the high school football fields have been renovated. The baseball fields, the softball fields. So if you're an athlete in Woodbridge, you have quality fields. And you might want to throw in quality coaching. Oh, nice. Just go around, coming down the right-hand side. And ball free. That was one where I'm sure the communication wasn't, because I know the keeper was coming out for the ball. Okay, Colonia throw in. Towards the center. Woodbridge trying to clear it, and they do. And Colonia down the right-hand side. And good pressure, both teams. And here comes Woodbridge right down the center and tapped off to the side. It'll be a throw-in. And Woodbridge throw-in. There's been a few other rule changes. I think a total of 7 rule changes for this year. Some of them have to do with padding. One of them is that on an indirect kick, the player can take a stutter kick. And we got a foul, and it looks like it'll be a goal kick. So now the player taking a direct or indirect kick can do the little stutter kick. In the past, they'd blow the whistle, and that would negate that foul. But a lot of them will have to do with padding, being able to pad it for braces or whatever, so that the players can play with an injury. Again, no call by the referees except right there, and that'll be a direct kick. That was a push. But you saw the two players going at it, but everything legal. Referee's not calling anything until the push. So they're letting them play now. This is the second half. And Colonia is going to be turning it up a notch. A nice shot right down towards the mouth of the goal. Nice clear. Again, that's in the past that would have been a dangerous play, but the rules have changed, and it'll be a goal kick. Can't think of a better way to spend your evening than coming out and watching some high school sports. Again, that header was perfect. He knew exactly where he was going with the ball. A pass to the wing. Attempted a tackle, no good. Coming down the right wing, Woodbridge. And they're going to try to cross it, but Colonia turns it away. And it'll be a Woodbridge throw-in. And again, what's nice about the high school sports, especially here in Woodbridge, is nice and the ball. And that's a goal. That was an interesting goal, to say the least. Not sure who scored that, how it was scored. That makes the score Woodbridge 2, Colonia Patriots 0. But the score does not tell how this game has been played. It has been a tight game, both sides. And there is plenty of time left. There's over 27 minutes left. That's plenty of time to make the game more interesting. And we'll have a goal kick. And Colonia trying to put the pressure on. This step pass to the right wing. They got 2v1 still. And an open ball, open man. Across the mouth of the goal, and we'll have a goal kick. Our four seniors again today, Carlos Goncalves, Riley Carajavez, Joe Paccio, and Tyler Wolf. All of them heading to, as I had mentioned earlier, four-year colleges. Some of them are nice college. Monmouth University, Berkeley College, Trenton College, the College of New Jersey, I'm sorry. University of Delaware, NYU, East Stroudsburg University, UConn, University of New Haven, Kane, Ramapo, Penn State. Some quality schools that these seniors are looking at. And that says something about our education system here in town. And Woodbridge breaks free with the ball, coming down the right wing. Colonia tracking it. And cleared. It'll be Woodbridge throw-in. Again, I wish this game was another hour and a half long. This has been a fantastic game. I'm sure Colonia does too. But this has been a fantastic game. And plenty to go. Back towards the center. Trying to get a clean shot on goal. Across the mouth of the goal. And pressure. Good clear. Another shot on goal. Now there is reaction time on the goalie. He's earning his keep tonight. And we'll have a goal kick. There you get a shot on goal, you're laying on the ground, you got to get right back up again. A second shot on goal coming at you. And the referee caught it. It was right here in front of us, folks. There's a little grab there. And again, that's why I like the shirts tucked in. Sounds like a sticky thing to do, but that it helps me out as a referee. Shot almost right at goal. And another shot at goal. Cleared by Woodbridge. Colonia again. Cross field down to center. And Colonia regains possession. Pass to the right wing. Ball loose. And that was a whistle from somewhere else. That had nothing to do with the game if you heard a whistle in the background. And we'll have a foul. Again, it's important to note how the referees set the stage for the game earlier. Kind of let the players know, hey, look, I'm going to let you play soccer, but I'm going to watch and make sure you don't. I'm going to call the infractions when I see them. And that makes for a great game of soccer. Not quite halfway through the second half. That leaves Colonia 20 more minutes. Yeah, we'll have a throw in. Oh no, we'll have a goal kick. And it looked like it went across the touchline, but apparently it went across the goal line instead. And Colonia High School's got to be proud of the 4 seniors that are on the team here and are going to be graduating and moving on to new adventures. I was right. It was the throw-in. And here comes Woodbridge down the right wing. Across the mouth of the goal, and goalkeeper easily corrals it in. And Woodbridge back again for the attack. And we have an offsides. Another nice kick. Whoa. That was more than halfway down the field. And here comes Meehan trying to... Nice pass to the center field and loose ball. Controlled by Colonia. Trying to turn it around and it'll be Colonia throw-in. Oh no, Woodbridge throw-in. And the referee's closer than I am. And they have been calling a tremendous game. Unintentional. Well, nice control. He knew exactly where he was going to pass the ball to. 2v1. And be Colonia's throwing. And that happens sometimes. The players will try to take control of the throw and by picking the ball up, and even though they went the other way. And quickly our referee just reminded him, no, that's Colonia's ball. Across the mouth of the goal and cleared by the goalie. Beautiful shot on goal and cleared again. Again, the reaction time of a goalkeeper. Colonia's throw in. And here comes Meehan down the right side, and it'll be Colonia throwing. Towards the middle. Looking to pass to the left wing. Shot on goal. And saved by the goalie. And we'll have a corner kick. Nice save. Ball coming out of it 90 miles an hour. And let's see how Colonia plays this corner kick across the mouth and out. Oh, this is not good for the goalie. And the goalie came out, forced it, and that's called, when the goalie comes out like that, he's cutting off the angle of attack so that it limits the potential for the player to have access to the goal. But it takes a lot of nerve. And that's basically what he did. He's cut off the angle, decreased the angle. And almost looks like a do-over, except you got a 2v1. And it'll be Woodbridge throwing. Down at the Colonia goal. And free ball. And Woodbridge coming in, shot on goal. And on the outside. Goal kick for Colonia. Another nice one. And I could never understand, why would you head a ball that just went halfway down the length of a soccer field? And it'll be a goal kick for Woodbridge. Another nice kick. And a through ball. Woodbridge going down the right wing. Stopped by Colonia. It'll be a Colonia throw-in. And Colonia will do it all over again, only closer to the goal. I'll remind folks the Veterans Day Parade is November 12th this year. Come on down to Main Street, 1:30. We have in our town, we have 9 different VFW, American Legion, Marine Corps League, Disabled American Veterans. We have veterans from World War II, Korean War, Vietnam, Middle East wars. This year we're honoring veterans who are serving us in the police department. Each year we honor a group. We've honored Vietnam veterans, we've Korean War veterans, World War II veterans. This year we're honoring our police officer from Woodbridge who came out of the military and decided to continue to serve in our community as police. And November 12th, 130 Main Street. Come on down and say a thank you to a veteran or two. Me and coming down the right wing and slowed down by Woodbridge, pass towards the center, right to the left wing, and it'll be a goal kick. Again, I emphasize how the player knew exactly what he was going to do with that soccer ball before it got to him. Little miscue, but he knew exactly what he was going to do. And guess what, folks? November 12th, the Veterans Day Parade will be brought to you by Woodbridge Channels. So a thank you. Yeah, it looks like Colonia JV soccer team has finished their game, and they're over here cheering on their teammates and seeing where they're going to be in a few short years. And ball broke free, and Colonia clears. And it'll be Woodbridge throwing. And the linesman right on top of it, linesman / referee on top of it. And Woodbridge being forced out. And keeping the pressure on. And Woodbridge throwing. And as we get to that time of year, I'll also mention on November 14th, thank you to the Board of Education, our veterans will be visiting all the different schools. So they'll be going to schools, explaining what it was like to be in the military, and answer any questions. And here comes Colonia is marching down the field, coming down the right wing, and slowed down by Woodbridge, forced out. And we'll have Colonia throw in. Tight on the right wing. And it'll be Woodbridge throwing. That looked like a fast break there for Colonia. And here goes Woodbridge turning it away, coming down the field. Again, if you look at that passing, that players know exactly what they're going to do. They're trying to control the ball. All right, down the left wing for Colonia. Woodbridge trying to track it down, and it looks like it will be a goal kick. And another nice kick. And be Colonia's throw-in. There is time left. It's not plenty of time, but there is time left for Colonia. It's about 10 minutes left in the game. And here's Meehan on the left side of the field. And shot on goal and wide of the goal. It'll be a goal kick. And nice high kick, plenty of hang time, and that helped Colonia. But Woodbridge turns them away, and here they come down the left wing. Across to the center, and Colonia clears. Again, I can't overemphasize that little give and go there. Pass the ball, move to a spot where you can receive it. Woodbridge throw in. Colonia with the pressure. And clear. Now Woodbridge turns it around. And pass back towards the center. Shot on goal, save. Yeah, though, it looks like the wind's picked up again. Looking at the flag, it favors Colonia. And down the left wing, shot on goal, and Colonia scores. And that was one of our seniors, Carlos Calvez, with a goal. Scored 2-1, folks. There's 8 minutes left, which is time enough for another goal. In the event that Colonia does score a goal, you'll go into a 10-minute overtime. That's the rules of soccer. The new rules, that was changed this year also. One of the 7 rules.
Get out to him. Come on. Get in there.
Woodbridge with the ball. Pass into the left wing. Pass up forward. And it's a race for the ball. Goalie comes out. Empty goal. This is dangerous for Colonia. And back in position is the keeper. And the ball will be cleared out to the side for a throw-in. Woodbridge throw-in. And now it certainly has turned into an exciting game as Colonia is within reach. It's 2-1. There's plenty of time left. 7 minutes left in the game for Colonia. And the energy level is up on both teams. This is where the referees have to watch it a bit. And Colonia boots it back out and takes control. And passing it up, coming down the left wing. You can hear the fans revving it up a little bit for their team. And it'll be a Colonia throw-in. They got 3v1, 4v1. And we have a foul. Now let's see what the referee calls here. I think it was outside the box. It was outside the box. It'll be a direct kick outside the box. Again, it's one of our seniors with the opportunity here. Direct kick. About 20 yards out. Even though it says 10 yards on the and direct shot, and it's in. Tie score. With 5 minutes left, Colonia has come back and tied the score. And you can hear from the reaction to the fans that rightfully so, they're delighted. The score right now, Woodbridge Barons 2, Colonia Patriots 2. 5 minutes left in the game. Long drive. Colonia maintaining possession. And Woodbridge with the ball. Coming down the right wing. Short tip up. Colonia turns it away. And Colonia bringing the ball up the middle. Pass to the right wing. And it'll be Colonia throwing. Now with the Colonia JV team here, and that goal, fans certainly have woke up. And it'll be a corner kick for Colonia. And let's see how this is played across the mouth of the goal. And just tapped off, and we'll have a goal kick for Woodbridge. And Woodbridge will take the goal kick. Again, about 4 minutes left in regulation time. I think there'll be a 5-minute break, and then we'll go into the overtime period. And it'll be a Colonia throw-in. And the referee's going to back him up a little bit. And a through ball. And we have, and it looks like a direct kick. Again, about the 20-yard line. Direct kick coming from the right-hand side. Referee indicated the exact spot that he wanted it. Now they can ask for 10 yards. Player cannot get closer than 10 yards, defensive player. And it looks like he asked for it. He's giving him the room. Ball's hit to the right-hand side, cleared by Woodbridge. Pass to the left wing. Clear. And here comes Woodbridge. And shot on goal. Goalie will have it. Beautiful kick. And there's that unintentional. And the Woodbridge throw in. And Woodbridge coming in, coming down the left-hand wing. Across the mouth of the goal. Cleared by Colonia. And battle for the ball. Shot on goal. Cleared. Another shot on goal, which looks like it will go for a goal kick. About a minute and a half left. And ball coming back. See the defenders protecting their goalie, indicating for the good keeper to come on out, take the ball. We'll keep them off here. About a minute left. And it'll be Woodbridge throwing. And a shot on goal from out in about 30, 40 yards out. And pass back. Shot on goal, cleared. Brought back in by Woodbridge. And here comes Colonia down the right wing. And Woodbridge clear. And Colonia brings it back in. And folks, we've got about 10 seconds left in the regulation game. We got a direct kick for Woodbridge, about halfway down the field. And that is the end of regulation game. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break and we'll see you back here for overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We had about a minute and a half warm up, and we are now in our 10-minute overtime period. Now, I believe, and don't hold me to this, if it ends up in a tie after this 10 minutes, it goes into a shootout. But don't hold me to that. And it'll be Colonia throw-in. This has been everything. This game has been a fantastic game. We're seeing it. We got a foul, and it'll be an indirect kick. It's an indirect kick for Colonia, it looks like. Correct. And the player brings it to where the referee indicates, which is the proper thing to do. Indirect kick, folks. Remember, it has to touch another player before it can go into goal. And it has. And out of nowhere, Woodbridge turns the ball around.
Come on, let's go! Let's go!
And there's a fight for the ball. Shot on goal, just wide. And again, that's the keeper coming out with that angle of attack. Just wide. And it'll be a Woodbridge goal kick. Another nice kick. And turn right back by Colonia. This is and it'll be a foul, be Woodbridge ball. Both teams seem to be re-energized after 80 minutes of intense soccer. They look like they're ready and raring to go again. And Woodbridge with a through ball. And Colonia brings it up back. And Woodbridge will punch it back midfield and get control of it. Nice pass. Good pass forward down to the right wing. Still on the right hand wing. Shot on goal. And Woodbridge, just like that, Woodbridge scores. 3 minutes into overtime. I'm not sure who scored that. So with 3 minutes into the overtime period, Woodbridge comes up with another goal. And that's the end of the game, folks. Sudden death with whoever scores the first goal. From Woodbridge Channels, it was had a pleasant evening. We'll see you again around the best town around.